Alright, so let's do another quick video. Obviously, it's past day 2 at MEPS. I'm back at work in the ambulance. Day 2 was quick. We had 9 people going through medical. Normally, there's more organization, I believe, to more standardized that we go where they're going to discuss how everything's going to work. We fill out documents. They go page by page, box by box, make sure that we fill everything out correctly. We did that, we did our forms, and then we kind of came out of there, and since it was such a small group, just did multiple stations. There was no circuit, no circle to it or anything like that. It was, all right, you're done with vision, all right, go to hearing, or go to your physical. So, but it was easy, straightforward. I'm kind of glad that I went through with such a small amount of people in my group. Made things real smooth. Maybe people were friendlier. The atmosphere was actually pretty great. Yeah, no major complications. We were actually done at 10 o'clock in the morning. From what I understand, it's supposed to go into maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, something like that, till you're getting lunch. And yeah, we were done at 10 o'clock. But that meant that there was a lot of waiting later. When you were going to see your career counselor, or whatever they're called, I'm not really sure. I had to wait like an hour and a half, 2 hours, just sitting there watching the shitty Discovery Channel again, looking at the news, and everything is coronavirus. And so it's no worse than waiting in like the DMV or something. So, but went in, saw the person to start the contract. They double check all your information. You're going to do that every single time you talk to someone. They're going to double check your information. They're going to get your fingerprints. They're going to have you look over everything and be like, is this your social security? Is this your name? Is this your address? Blah, blah, blah. So the lady who started my contract for me, super friendly, very helpful. She pretty much told me, she goes, oh, you want corpsman? You want HM? Yeah, there might not. How about you look at other rates? And I think that's just because she's got her ear in the same office here in the the career assigner, or whoever, the person who assigns your career, say, oh, corpsman's not available. So, she didn't tell me outright because it changes minute to minute, but she was pretty much like, start thinking about a new career. So anyways, I started thinking about stuff in intelligence. But anyways, I got to my career person after another hour of waiting or so. Pretty much that's it. No corpsman available to me. And I pressed him on it, and I pressed and there was no way it was going to happen that day. And I told myself, if there was no corpsman, I'm not signing. But I did it a little bit different. They gave me a list of options, and I picked what seemed to be not only the coolest job, but something that I could see myself doing. Sort of long term and being happy with it, and that was STG. That's going to be surface sonar, and they gave me the advanced field option, so I took that. Big reason why I took that though is because I was able to call my recruiter. My recruiter wasn't there at MEPS because of coronavirus and stuff. Recruiters, outside people just weren't allowed to come up there. So I called him and I said, hey, they don't have corpsman, but they're offering me some other things. What do you think is a good option? And he told me essentially, go with what has the contract that is the furthest ship date. That way we could put in a DEP action request and try and get you in corpsman. And I said, cool, that works for me. There was an STG slot that went 6 months away, and I was like, surely 6 months is long enough. And so that's what we did. I ended up signing a contract for it. They go over all your bonuses and everything like that. In the Navy, bonuses, as far as education goes, are based off of your credit hours, so not whether you have a degree or not. So that's something interesting for other people who maybe don't have a degree but have some college experience. You get the credit hour. Yeah, and so essentially from there, it was seeing a bunch of people, making sure that your contract was correct, all that stuff, that you're going into the correct rate. And again, your social, your name, your address, everything is correct. And then you'll wait for a long time, and then you'll take the oath. And I took my oath with a whole one other person because, again, I was going through MEPS with 9 people, and they got to finish in the day. I took a long time to think about what rate I wanted to pick. I took about an hour just to make sure that I was picking the right one, because in the event that I don't get, HM or whatever else, I'll be happy with that job. So anyways, I took the oath. No family, no nobody, no, your recruiter wasn't there. It's just you, LT, and whoever else you're taking the oath with, which was one other person. Got back home, and my recruiter, he took me back, so we talked about it the whole way. He was like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and put in that DAR and make sure you get into the rate that you want to get into. And I said, let's do this. Let's go ahead. I gave him the paperwork that I'm supposed to give him from MEPS. They give you a whole packet. You keep half of it. You give the other half up. Yeah. And so we got that DAR in. And 2 business days later, I'm sitting in a rate that I put in a DAR for. Not HM, but that's okay. Aircrew, which is something that they had offered me at MEPS, but the ship date was like the next month. I don't really want to take it. I felt like that was quick to move. So they ended up putting me in aircrew position that ships in October. And so I think that works out great. If I still want to do HM, I can put in another DAR. I can still do that. I don't think I'm going to. Aircrew, pretty cool spot. Get the jumpsuit, get the rank up a little bit quicker than I would in HM or corpsman. And so I'm pretty satisfied with that. And it happened real quick, 2 days. So that's kind of it right now. They also wanted to put in an age waiver for HMATF. And I was like, cool, do it. I'm not too optimistic about it, but it is what it is. So anyways, that's a quick little day 2. Easy day for me. 9 people. Lunch was terrible, but it gave me enough energy to sit there and wait. So I'm pretty happy with that. Anyways, I'm going to get back to work, and